Imagine you are starving in the Ice Age. The sky is grey, the ground is frozen, the trees are empty. Your children are hungry. You walk through the cold forest. You search under branches. You search near rocks. You search beside dead grass. You are looking for one thing: an egg, a small shell full of fat, protein, energy, life. But you find nothing. No nests, no chicks, no birds guarding hidden treasure. Only silence. Now imagine something impossible. You find a strange bird near your camp. It gives you an egg today, then another tomorrow, then another after that. Even in winter, even when the world is cold, even when every other bird has stopped. To an ancient human, this would not feel normal. It would feel like magic. A bird that makes food almost every day. A bird that ignores the season. A bird that breaks the ancient calendar of nature. But here is the real question. Why does the chicken do this? Why does one bird lay eggs again and again, while wild birds wait for spring? The easy answer is simple. Humans bred chickens that way. But that answer is too shallow. It tells us what happened. It does not tell us how. It does not explain the switch inside the bird. It does not explain why the forest bird obeys the sun, and the farm chicken does not. So we need to go deeper. We need to go back. Not just to farms, not just to villages, but to the ancient survival world, where every egg mattered, where every season decided who lived, where humans learned to bend nature without fully understanding it. Start with a wild bird, a robin, a sparrow, a finch, a jungle fowl hiding in the warm forests of Southeast Asia. These birds do not lay eggs whenever they want. They follow a clock. Not a clock made of stone. Not a clock made by humans. A clock made of sunlight. As winter fades, the days grow longer. Light enters the bird's world. The brain reads the change. Deep inside the bird, ancient senses react. They do not just see brightness. They measure time. They ask one question: is spring here yet? If the answer is no, the body waits. If the answer is yes, the body opens the gate. Hormones begin to move. The reproductive system wakes up. The bird builds a nest. Then it lays a small clutch. Maybe 4 eggs, maybe 5. Then it stops. That stopping is important. A wild bird cannot waste energy. Every egg costs nutrition. Every egg costs calcium. Every egg costs risk. A bird that lays too early may lose chicks to cold. A bird that lays too late may watch winter kill the young. So evolution built discipline. It built timing. It built a strict rule. Lay when survival is possible. Stop when the window closes. This is not weakness. This is wisdom. For millions of years, birds survived because they listened to the season. They were not trying to produce food for humans. They were trying to produce babies. That is the first false answer. People think wild birds lay fewer eggs because they are less productive. But that is wrong. Wild birds are not lazy. They are precise. They are following a survival strategy older than our species. Now look at the chicken. A hen can lay around 300 eggs in a year, almost 1 egg a day. She can lay in January. She can lay in July. She can lay when snow is outside. She can lay when spring is long gone. To us, this seems ordinary, because the grocery store trained us to think eggs are normal. But to an ancient hunter, this would be shocking. A wild forest does not offer daily eggs. Nature does not hand out protein on schedule. Yet the chicken does. So what changed? The second easy answer is captivity. Maybe chickens lay because humans keep them safe. That is partly true. Safety helps. Food helps. Shelter helps. But it is not the deepest answer. Because a safe wild bird still has a seasonal switch. Give a wild bird food. Protect it. Keep it warm. It still often waits for the correct season. Its brain still listens to day length. The chicken has the same basic machinery, the same ancient bird body, the same egg-making system, the same deep link between light and reproduction. But something happened to the control panel. The switch became weaker. The stop signal became less powerful. The bird stayed ready. That change did not begin in a modern factory. It began near ancient humans. Picture a small farming village thousands of years ago. Rice fields spread through warm land. Grain falls near human homes. Wild red jungle fowl come closer. At first, they are not pets. They are opportunists. They eat scraps. They hide in brush. They move at the edge of human life. Some birds flee too fast. Some panic. Some never return. But a few are calmer. A few tolerate the noise. A few survive near people. Ancient humans notice them. They notice the meat. They notice the feathers. Most importantly, they notice the eggs. A bird that stays close is useful.
A bird that lays more eggs is even more useful. So humans make a choice. Maybe not with science, maybe not with a plan, but with hunger. They keep the birds that give more. They protect the birds that produce. They eat the birds that do not. Generation after generation, this changes the animal. Not with machines, not with laboratories, with survival pressure. The same kind nature uses. Only now humans are the environment. This is where the deeper reveal begins. Chickens did not simply become egg machines because humans wanted eggs. They became egg machines because humans accidentally favored birds with broken seasonal limits. One major clue sits inside a gene called TSHR. That stands for thyroid stimulating hormone receptor. The name sounds complicated, but the idea is simple. This gene helps connect light signals to the reproductive calendar. It helps the bird decide when the season says yes, and when the season says stop. In domestic chickens, researchers found a common mutation in this gene. Not in one breed, not in one local flock, across chicken breeds around the world. Egg layers, meat birds, show birds, birds bred for very different purposes. They carried the same ancient mark. That matters. Because when one mutation appears almost everywhere in a domesticated species, it means something powerful happened early. It means humans selected it hard. Maybe without knowing it. Maybe because the birds carrying it laid more often. Maybe because they bred better around people. Maybe because they survived better in human settlements. Whatever the exact path, the result was huge. The chicken's seasonal shutdown became weaker. The spring-only rule lost control. The old bird calendar was still inside, but humans had blurred the edges. That is why a chicken can respond to artificial light. Give a hen long daylight, 14 hours, 16 hours. Her body reads it like endless summer. The same system that tells a wild bird to breed in spring can be fooled. Modern farms use this every day. They keep the light long. They keep food steady. They keep conditions predictable. The hen keeps laying. But there is another layer. And it is one of the strangest parts. Chickens are indeterminate layers. That means they do not always stop after a fixed number of eggs. Many wild birds are determinate layers. They lay a clutch. Then the clutch is complete. Then they stop. But a chicken can keep trying to complete a clutch if eggs keep disappearing. Ancient humans did not need to understand this. They only needed to collect the eggs. Remove one egg. The hen lays again. Remove another. She lays again. To the bird, the nest never reaches the right number. To the human, food keeps appearing. This was not planned engineering. It was a loophole in biology. A survival glitch that humans discovered with their hands. Every morning, someone walked to the nest. Every morning, the bird's body answered. But even that is not the full story. Because laying eggs is only one part of motherhood. Sitting on them is another. Many wild birds become broody. Broodiness means the bird stops laying. It sits on the clutch us. It warms the eggs, it protects them, it invests in babies. For wild survival, this is essential. For human egg collection, it is a problem. A broody hen stops producing new eggs.